BF keeps joking about killing me. My BF and I have been watching The Killing. It's a crime drama series from around 2010 about police investigating the murder of a teenage girl. Ever since we started, he's been making jokes about drowning me. Yesterday, we were looking for a fishing spot and pulled into an area between a car bridge and a dilapidated, covered rail bridge that looked like people probably lived in it. The river current was really swift, and the river access was a bit precarious. Down a steep embankment. I said, "I don't want to fish here. It looks sketchy." He says, "Are you worried I'm going to drown you?" His tone was joking. I said, "I hope not." He then starts rubbing my breast and neck and saying in a horny voice, "Is that what you want? You want me to tie you up and do stuff to you?" I told him he was freaking me out, and he just laughed and started joking about me being freaked out. Then, a guy walked by, and he said, "Oh, there's a witness. I guess you get to live another day." His tone is joking. I know he wouldn't actually hurt me, but it creeps me out. I don't think he gets how real that kind of threat looms over women on a daily basis. I divorced my ex-husband over shit like this. It's a joke. Until one day they do something to make you seriously wonder if you're actually safe with them. Quality men don't think or vocalize how easy it would be to kill their partner. Tell him if it's a kink thing that you're not into and if it's a joke thing, you're still not into it. Depending on his reaction, run. Your fear titillates him. He knows exactly what he's doing. Men like this think rape and assault is a sexy experience for women. We just claim it's unwanted because it would mean a poor reputation. He's not at as much daily risk of sexual violence, so it's a fantasy for him, and we're ungrateful to be so lucky to be subjected to it. The fact that he can do this to you gets him off. He feels powerful. Probably a rare thing for him to feel. He gets it and he enjoys it. He sounds like an asshole who enjoys joking about things in order to scare you and make you feel uncomfortable and unsafe. I think that you should pay attention to that. He likes it when you are scared. He finds your fear amusing. He thinks that the thought of killing you is funny. I think that the thought of him killing you is not funny at all. You told him that you didn't like it, and he brushed you off. He still does this. I think you know exactly what you need to do, but you are worried about doing it and you don't want to rock the boat. Please do not allow the sunk cost fallacy to cause you to stay in a bad situation. Jesus. He's told you 2 ways he could hurt you. He's thought of ways to hurt you. And you think he's joking? How would you feel if your sister or daughter described her boyfriend doing that? His son asked him, what one lesson would you take from the Holocaust? His father said to him, I take this lesson. When someone says they want to annihilate you, believe them. Don't think they're joking. Don't think they don't mean it. Douglas Murray. I know he wouldn't actually hurt me. Are you sure about that? As Whoopi Goldberg best put it, Molly, you in danger, girl. The thought of drowning you turned him on. I'm failing to see how that's funny. I don't know how long you've been dating this guy, but this a big red flag and you seem to making excuses for it. Are you scared I'll drown you? Not really. I've been documenting these jokes and copies of these conversations or with several people, so if I did die you would be the first natural suspect. Just kidding. I'd be out. Scary and at best annoying as hell. How is I'm going to rape and murder you ever going to be considered a joke? Sounds more like he's slowly acclimating you to accept abuse. Starts with verbal. He's already escalated physically by groping you while joking about doing horrible things to you. If I were you, I'd be running. You being creeped out is your subconscious trying to tell you that you aren't safe. Listen to what your body is trying to tell you. Run, it's not a joke. He's testing your limits. He might really kill you. Something about a frog in boiling water. My husband and I joke about stuff like this, but never once have I been worried he was serious. The biggest red flag to me isn't that he made the comment, but that you have enough of a gut feeling context to feel as thought it might not be just a joke. If that's how he's made you feel, might be time to reconsider the relationship. When someone tells you who they are, believe them. He is trying to make you complicit in your own murder. What the fuck? How is his tone joking? The tone is light? Sing-song? Because there is no joke present. What's the punchline? If he wants to get away with calling it joking, he has to make a joke first. When you're both in a neutral place with neutral emotions and the joke has not been brought up recently, sit him down and explain that while you understand he's trying to joke about killing you and torturing you, it's not a joke. It's not funny. And you need him to stop trying to make being violent with you into a joke. Or anyone else. And never do it again. The only acceptable response from him is an apology and a promise to respect that boundary. This is really creepy. It's too weird to pass off as an awkward joke. And the sex stuff makes it worse. I'm sure he has good qualities that you like. But I don't think I could move past this. Especially since he doesn't see anything wrong with it. How long have you been together? This is not a joke. No rational, sane person says things like this. Let alone while they have their hands on your neck. Girl, you're going to end up one of those she liked rough sex statistics. This isn't funny or a joke. I can't think of a single joke involving murder. Actually, he's either incredibly immature or actually dangerous. Either way, what are you getting out of this relationship? Get the fuck out of this relationship. As in yesterday. You are not safe. In fact, you need to start keeping a log of threats and sadistic behavior. If you live together and can move out, do it. If you need more time to strategize your exit, take it. But talk to a therapist trained in helping people strategize and plan their departure from an abusive, threatening relationship. The most dangerous time for a woman leaving a relationship is when leaving the relationship. Get help now. He sounds like a horrifying headline ready to happen. So he got all turned on and horny when he talked about drowning you? That's not okay. I had an ex that would joke about killing me CF frequently. Then, when we were staying at a hotel for a night, he put on black gloves and held his hands up and said, "I brought these here to kill you." Then walked over to me with black eyes and was on top of me, grabbing me and holding me down. I really thought I was going to die at his hands. He got up and walked away. I didn't end up leaving him for a while, but I wish I had sooner. Please listen to what he is telling you and listen to your instincts. It feels off because it is. Keep yourself safe. You do not know he wouldn't hurt you. You believe he wouldn't hurt you. If you knew, you wouldn't be freaked out. I couldn't be with someone who made me feel unsafe. He's not joking. He's boundary testing and normalizing it. I mean it when I say run. Normal partners don't joke about that. After reading dozens of true crime books and watching hundreds of ID shows and discussing true crime with friends, my impression is that some people identify with investigators, prosecutors, etc., and a very different set of people identify with the perpetrators. Your guy seems to identify with the perpetrators.